Hi. Sorry that I don't, like, do the whole startup of the stream very early. As I always say, I'm just lazy. I don't want to do it all the time, so... Anyways, hope you're all having a lovely day. Sorry that this stream's gonna be a bit chaotic, because I'm gonna have to juggle like 20 things to make sure everything looks fine. Now, there is the potential that I'll have to switch to listening to music on my earbuds. You guys will still get to hear Christmas music and all that shindig. But I may have to put on headphones, my earbuds, and just listen to my music while listen to the Doki Doki music on my own time, because there's a lot of lyrics in these songs, and they do distract me quite a bit while I'm drawing. So, you have been warned. Of course, the preface that comes with the earbuds thing is that I will not be able to hear sound alerts all that well, and that definitely will be a thing that will piss some people off, but it is a necessary sacrifice that I must make for all of you. It's a decision that only affects all of you, and I get to make that sacrifice for you, so enjoy. But we're gonna be doing some drawing. I've been in a decent mood since I went out today to read books, so I decided, fuck it. I said I want to do an art stream, may as well do an art stream before I get too busy in the following week. I did mention it on Blue Skies, I'll mention it on the VOD here, but I won't be here for a bit into Thankmas for this week. Possibly, I don't know. It'll depend on real life things, what happens down that road. Basically, I'll just be busy throughout the week, and I may not be able to do a stream for a good few days. Possibly even longer. Who knows? But I hope that you guys understand, and we can just enjoy stream, I guess. I say that, I pull the fucking cord. Great. Beautiful. We'll just go work on my new model for a bit. Possibly work on the Koei model that I've been working on for my manga, for my anime series. Who knows? I didn't really come into this with a plan. I was just like, fuck it. Let's do art for a bit. Racer, put you down to 10 as well, and erase mode. Beautiful. I have a quick select button on my pen nibs, so it makes it really nice for working on projects. Fuck. I want the erase one. Which one's this? Oh wait, that's the front piece, right? Whoops. Alright. No, I did not forget to switch to point thumb. Good, good, good. Wanted to make sure. Yeah, and those all show up fine. Okay. see what I did there. Sorry that the quality isn't all there. Sal's not known for quality assurance, unfortunately. There we go. Just wanted to get rid of some of the background noise so I can focus more on getting the details down. Wouldn't have expected this kind of music in a Christmas playlist, but I'll take it. I also realized while I do digital art that I do a lot of physical art techniques. Like all that erasing that you just saw, a digital artist would just wipe away the problem, redraw over it or whatever. Then there's fucking me with my old practices being like, I can erase and redraw that section, it's fine. Some habits die hard, I guess. I still think that the main thing that I just need practice on is my shading. Because the thing is, as you can see, I'm really good at sketching. Ignore the fact that he doesn't have a beard right now. Like, look at this, like, really good sketching. The moment that you give me colors and shading that I have to do, I completely fumble it 100%. But I'm good at the sketch part. Beautiful sketching, terrible colors. And yes, I am being more perfectionist on digital art than I am on physical art. Because with digital art, the main thing I like about doing physical art is you can't like zoom in and see all the tiny micro details of all the art pieces. But for digital, you can. You can see every tiny slight deviation in the design. True, at large scale, you won't see anything at all. When you start zooming in, you can see that all the lines are uneven. The slight different colorization of one section doesn't match another, so I'm just a bit more perfectionist when I do digital. Old man yells at Clara while listening to chilled out beats. Man, does this guy even like anything? He just complains. Alright, I never told you guys, but as what I've basically been doing for Thinkness for years is different donation amounts equal to different things that you can ask for me to do on stream. Is that the best way to put it? Yeah, I guess it is. But one of the bigger things that I do is if you choose to select that reward option, you can donate like $1 and get me to a basic pixel art design. Yeah, so this year we have $1 pixel art request, $10 workout, $20 ASMR, $25 challenge, and the last one I'll just turn off. The other ones I'll reactivate. I forgot to activate them, but yeah. Basically all the ones that you need to worry about. Hi Gorg, how are you doing? Irishman, yeah. Good old Irishman. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely day. Feliz Navidad. Indeed, indeed. But hell yeah, hope you're having a lovely day. Just doing art because I was in the mood for it. And the only way that I'll be able to really help focus is if I subject you guys to my terrible artistic skills. Oh no, there's a whole giant ass artwork. I'm just doing micro matching details because part of it is that way when I do fill in the colors don't just yes. I know that's not a very great description, but it's the best way to describe what happens. But yeah, let's see if I can show you the rest of the design. Yeah, I just turned off all the other parts. Yeah, it's a very small detail, but I like making sure everything looks nice on digital because everyone can see all the tiny details on it. But yeah, that's the new model that I've been working on for the past while. I've just been lazy and not doing all the art that I should be. Shocking, I know. Yeah, kind of like me. Alright, I guess aside from the cooking videos, I don't think YouTube's actually ever actually seen what I look like. Huh. Just occurred to me that that's actually a thing. Not many people have actually seen me actively show my face very much, because I'm not not frightful person, to say the least. Let's see. No, I can't do it to Danny DeVito. I can do it to Slidey though. Sorry, Slidey, you are... Oh wait, I don't have a recent photo of myself on my PC. I keep forgetting, I don't upload pictures of myself everywhere all the time. I do this every single time, I keep forgetting. Oh! Whoops. Whoops. Actually, I've had 2 pieces of art in the wrong section. Look, no one's perfect. Probably should get some water in. Not you. This one. Save image. Oh dear, the music might be a bit too loud. We'll decrease it to about here. There we go. Now you guys can hear my lovely voice. Because that's exactly what you all want to hear. Right? I saved that to the fucking wrong place. Goddamn. Do this every time. Guess we'll do it in you. There we go. Fit to screen. Bah! Jump scare. Sorry that took me for find the the image thing. I had to go to Discord when I uploaded the reference image that I did. But yeah, I'm Harry. I got a beard. Most handsomest man that you'll ever meet. Definitely not. Anyway. Back to art we go. That's a fun distraction. So, the hair is going to be the nice purples of my channel. But part of the new design that I want to do is, as opposed to having purple eyes, purple hair, I want to go purple hair, gold eyes. I feel like that'll be a nice design to go for. Now, in saying that, whether or not I'll actually get the purples look nice. Thanos hair. I hate that you refer to it as Thanos hair. You're not wrong, I guess, but god damn it. But yeah, the channel colors have always been purple, so I kind of just stuck with it after a while. The reason why it's purple is still a fun story to tell people. Thanos doesn't have hair. No, he does not. He's bald in all iterations. But yeah, the reason why my channel is purple is the original PNG that I totally found on Google, right, is, well, was an old picture of a microphone, because I've had the channel name voiced over for the entirety of its existence, but I used to have a purple regular studio microphone. Stick a toe plunger and call me car. Shut up, goddamn. Well, that would be a Thanacorn, to be honest. Anyway. The microphone had a purple lighting to it. So I thought, may as well make my channel color purple, and it is stuck the entire time. I've remained purple all these years, despite my favorite color being green. I was like, I'll stick with purple. It's already associated with my channel. I've already done like a bunch of model designs with the color purple. May as well stick with it. And literally now, if I were to change it from anything but purple, I'd completely change my brand, so I guess we're stuck with Thanos hair for the rest of existence. Because one guy, me, decided that purple is a good color for a channel. And now I have to be very careful because there are like no distinctions between red purple and blue purple. Remain purple all these years. Lucky Charms 2024. I hate that you refer to me as Lucky Charms. Why? God fucking damn. I'll put it on the damn quote channel. God damn it. Fair enough. You can call me Voiced if you want. I've no preference to nicknames, and it's fine if you call me Lucky Charms or Leprechaun. As I said, I'm not a stickler for nicknames. I'm not like, oh, you have to call me Voiced. That's the only nickname I'll accept. Fucking, I don't even care if you call me Dickwad. Names are names. So long as I know you're talking to me, I don't give a damn what I'm called. Voiced? Yeah, that's what most people call me. I think What would be the most interesting nicknames I've been called? Jolly Green Giant by some of my family members because I'm relatively tall. My class at one point in elementary school tried to call me Alberta. They immediately stopped afterwards, but they at least tried the nickname out. To be fair, I was still a bit uncomfortable with nicknames at the time. Shut up. God damn. But I think at that time, the reason why I just wasn't as comfortable with nicknames was just because it'd only been a few years since I've been last bullied, so imagine at that time I wasn't very comfortable with nicknames. Now I don't give a shit. Names are names. At the end of the day, the only thing that a name will hurt is your reputation. That's why I have everyone call me Big Dick Sammy. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Oh god. Some people... Big Dick Sam. Really can't stay, it's cold outside. Oh, I should do Big Dick Sam McGinty, so it's BDSM. Oh my god, wait, that's... Fuck Zaddy, shut up. Oh my god, wait, that's actually perfect. Big Dick Sam McGinty. BDSM. Oh, that's perfect. You can't stay, but it's cold outside. You're one skivvy. Please never use the word skivvy to my face again. Jesus Christ. Oh god damn it. What's fucking next? We're gonna get some Ohio Risen here? Jesus Christ. Maybe fucking Gen Z, but at least I'm not brain dead. Jesus Christ. Before who's out there? He's out there. God damn. All we're getting is fucking brain dead conversations. No. My goddamn ribs. Not my goddamn ribs. It's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Oh yeah, when I end up doing the what's it called, karaoke stream, try to set up a set of Christmas songs to sing along to for it. I feel like it'd be appropriate, but I also don't know how many people would actually want to hear me and a bunch of my friends butcher traditional Christmas songs. Okay, maybe I can get away with not switching over to Doki Doki music for myself. Just because there's a lot of no lyrics songs on this playlist, so I can kind of just occasionally sing along, but then get back right into focusing without too much of a worry. This is part of the reason why Christmas karaoke. But yeah, this is why I do the whole checkup on the thing, right? You look on the screen right here is where the hole is. I don't know if you can see that tiny dot on screen, right? I'll zoom in a bit more. You might be able to see my circling around it. That's where the hole is. That's how big the hole is, right? That's why I had to go through, just make sure that all my lines connect, make sure that the other lines are in spots that I actually want them to be, and just make sure that slight details look a bit nicer in the end. Because again, difference between physical art and digital art is physical art, you have to worry about making sure that you don't press too hard or too light on all of your materials to make sure that everything comes out the way that you want it to look. While on digital, your main worry is to make sure that you don't have holes in your project to prevent any spillage of paintbrushes or buckets whenever you try and focus on a spot. At least what I've noticed. Or at least how I do art. I don't fucking know how professional artists do it. Also weirdos. Almost as weird as I am. Almost. If you want, once I'm done doing my art stuff, we can do a bit of... what's it called? Don't Starve? Oh no, not Don't Starve. Oxygen Not Included. I confuse the two so much, because they're basically the same kind of premise, the only difference being one's in space and you're dealing with colonists, the other one you have to deal with your friends who are dying. Actually, I guess in my case, there isn't too much of a difference then. Since I named all of my colonists after my friends, I'm basically making sure they don't starve again. But yeah, I had a pretty nice day. Went out, read books. That was fun. So the ears are done. Guess we'll work on the top hair section next. Because there's a lot to do there. Let's start with the bun, I guess, because it's the smaller section. Probably won't get this all done today, but getting as much as we can would be great. I think I lost a brain cell reading that. Last Christmas I gave you my yacht. The very next day you went to Ohio. this year to save you from Skippy. I'll give you the Rizzler. Oh, I think I have blood clots in my brain now. I think my last 2 brain cells that I shared with Slidey are gone. Jesus Christ. Can we please bring bullying back into schools? Jesus Christ. I had to get it done this year. Jeez. I do want to get it done, because it's something that I want to get done, because it's been a while since I've updated my actual model to something that I'm happy with. The issue is I procrastinate a lot, and I often just leave things to the last moment. Ah, shit, we got Mariah Carey, fuck! Don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I'll need. I don't care about the songs underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Oh, we'll try, okay? Here's you. Don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Nor without the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't even have my stocking on the fireplace. And boss won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. My wish comes true. All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby, oh, it's for last Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. Keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't even last pretending to the North Pole for singing. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeers play. I just want you for tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby, oh, all the lights just shining so brightly everywhere. And the sound of children's laughter fills the air. God damn it. I can't even lactate. You son of a bitch. To me, I know a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right inside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas. Probably staying in. So, my family is going to be doing Christmas exchange on New Year's, just because a lot of people have other things to do during the festive season, so it got pushed back a wee bit. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, probably hanging out for a bit. I'll be taking the 25th off, but I'll be streaming on the 26th, so... I guess if you're from not in the United States of America, it'll be on the 27th for you is when I'll stream, not the 26th. You're exchanging families? No. Family gift exchange. Think of it as like White Elephant, or what are the other names that people give it? A present exchange between family members. For the last few years, for those gift exchanges, I've just been doing... Don't laugh when I say this, but I've been doing cubes onto my list. They're great. Yeah, like Secret Santa, yeah. We use Elfster for hours, and honestly, it's probably the better way to do it, as opposed to buying everyone a gift for Christmas. We just have to focus on one person with a set budget, so... And often when I give other people presents, they're often practical gifts. Shocking, I know. The man who loves practical gifts give other people practical gifts. Yeah, I love my cubes. I actually have an aluminium cube. I put copper and tungsten onto my list. Soon I'm gonna collect all the Infinity elements onto my glove. But yeah, I love practical gifts. They're nice. I think one year for the gift exchange, I gave my grandpa a set of tools. You gifted a hug? Fair enough. I mean, don't underestimate the power of love, or whatever. But yeah, I'm more known for giving practical gifts to people. Mostly because I think practical gifts are like the best form of gift you can give. Because they're gifts that anyone can use for whatever needs they need. I said I gifted tools, I've gifted... What else have I gifted that I'd say are practical gifts? I want to gift someone at some point like an everyday use knife. Because a lot of my family members do like camping and construction stuff, so practical work knife are all usually pretty good things to give. But yeah, I'm a pretty boring person. I don't do much for the holidays, and since I am still as single as I was since the day I was born, I don't have any significant other to do gift exchanges with. A practical AR-15. Too dangerous. Ah, yes. Can I please? Please, sir, may I have a gun, please? Oh, Daddy, please. I'd love to have munitions for my ammo, Daddy. But no ammunition. No, that'd be far too dangerous. God damn it. I'll think about it. But you have to be a good boy. Santa Claus doesn't come to bad boys, alright? That sounds a lot more forward than I was intending it to be. Jesus Christ. All that I expect... Now that I mentioned that I'm single, all that I can think in my head is the 30% female demographic on my YouTube just be like flooding my email box being like, oh my goodness, he's single? I can't believe it. There's no way. I wish I was joking about that too. No, there's like a 30% female fan base on my channel. Potato enjoyer. You'll find your mommy thick as... Jesus Christ. Yeah. Keyword is someday. Just not today. Or in the next few days. Or in the next 20 years. Well, that's part of it. I'm not very good at initiating conversations. Also because North American women are terrifying. Have you met any North American women? Jesus Christ, they're horrifying. I mean, fair enough. The best advice I can give for dating and all that is, yeah, North American women are terrifying creatures. Best advice is just put yourself out there. I'm not very good at that. To be fair, I'm not good at talking to people in general, but I digress. But yeah, no, North American women are pretty hard to approach because, I mean, considering what's been happening in North America for the past 10, 20-ish years, is funny accent too. She's a grandma though. Yeah, fair enough. The main issue in North America for dating is just they fucking will treat you like goddamn garbage the moment that they first meet you. And it's terrible. It sucks because there are some genuinely nice people here, but it's really hard to find any because the vocal minority is just so loud. Same with the guys too. There's a vocal minority of men that are fucking obnoxious as shit. And it doesn't help anyone else. I feel like I have to clarify because some people are going to misunderstand what vocal minority means. It means the group of people who don't represent the entire population of ideas yelling about their ideas for no fucking reason. Like the fucking Andrew Tates in the wild that are just so god-awful loud that you want to punt them right in the nose. That's the vocal minorities I'm referring to, not the other demographic. Yeah. To be fair, mine just doesn't exist. I think I've had 3 crushes throughout my life. Only asked out one person. No, 2 people. Tried asking out 2 people, got rejected immediately. I've been asked out once by someone. I've been told that a few people have had a crush on me. But I've been asked out by one person in the middle of class. Fair enough, fair enough. I was asked in... So, I'm not going to name any names, but the story of the first person ever asked me out is very funny. So, basically, in the middle of shop class, right? We were supposed to be working on wooden airplanes. I still have mine. It's sitting up on a shelf somewhere, in front of me. I was gonna say somewhere. It's in front of me. School day shenanigans. The thing is, it wasn't. Basically, so what happened was, we went out into the shop, we got our safety equipment on, our eyeglasses. I don't think we had earpieces or gloves. Gloves not because, no gloves because we're working with saw blades. You use gloves with saw blades, you have a higher chance of getting stuck into them. Not very good. But I think I was using a Dwemer. Basically a drill press kind of situation, trying to drill into a piece of wood. And then one of the dingbats at the back of the class that's always just super annoying. You kept the plane because you couldn't forget about the ass you must have called her. No, I kept the plane because it's a nice model plane, don't get me wrong. I might go back and fix the little gear bits, but the group in the back that are like super fucking annoying, like always yelling in people's ears, being super obnoxious during class, right? One of their friend groups come over to talk to me. Couldn't forget about her. Sure. They come over to me while I'm in the middle of using this drill press, right? And they're like, I shit you not, go, hey, my friend thinks you're really cute. Do you want to go out with her? I was like, fuck no. the thing is, they didn't specify the friend, they didn't say who it was, right? They just walked up to me in the middle of class, in the middle of doing something, and tell me, hey, no, that person really likes you, I'll go out with them. I'm like, no. Why would I go out with someone that I have no interest in? Not only no interest, they didn't even ask me themselves while I was in the middle of doing something. Yeah, it's not how you ask. They did all completely wrong. That was a setup for fucking failure. That's why I remember it so vividly. It's so fucking stupid. I ain't that fucking desperate, alright? I may be lonely, but I at least have fucking standards. Well, funny thing about that is, as soon as I said no, they immediately yelled the friend out from the group. It was 100% about the people that I wasn't interested in dating in the first place. But still, immediately after getting a no, they're like, oh my gosh, can you believe it? He just rejected you! Like, oh my god, shut up, please. I went back to work and finished the plane, but, like, it's still ridiculous. So, advice for people who don't want that situation to happen to you and actually want a chance at someone taking you up on dating you. Don't ask through a friend in the middle of class while they're busy working on a piece of wood on a machine while they're actually focusing on it. You're gonna get rejected. I'm sorry to tell you. Apologies, I got a bit overworked there. Milker's in a job in accountancy, see if she can do your taxes. You know what? At least you know what you want. Good on you. I think I have pretty simple standards too. Must be human. Must be at least 18 plus, because I prefer people in my age demographic. Must be alive. Has a vagina. Shocking, I know. And timidness. The only actual standard that I have that isn't basic human decency, is just, I like my women shy. That won't be a shock to most people. My standards have remained pretty simple all these years, but yeah. I love the simple way that men simplify. Those aren't standards. Do you want milkers or do you not want milkers? Yes, milkers, yes. But, I feel like that's just simple procedure for most men for determining whether or not they actually are interested in someone. It's just, are they alive? Are they female? Do they have a vagina? Are they of age? Like, men are simple creatures. We just want companionship. Men want one thing and it's disgusting. Also men. Absolutely low. This is not Gooner talk. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I like that. That can stay. See what I mean by... part of me wants to do art more often and on stream like this, but I also know that lots of people don't want to see me just do art. By Thick Mommy Calls, who says, who's my good boy? No. What you want is a dummy daddy in your life. That's exactly what you need. All I have now playing through my head is the fucking RT game, what was it? It was something about Goth Girlfriend. I can't remember the line now. Maybe. Look, man. If there's a hole, there's a goal. Isn't that the same that us men follow? Oh, that's horrible. Hi, Zen. You came at a weird time. Put the bun back. Yeah, I decided to do a bit of art. What do you think? It's not my best piece of art, but... Thank you. I've been spending way too long on the line art. Probably more than I should be spending, honestly. I could... I probably, at this point, should move on from the... line art and move directly into the, coloring, but I want to make sure that all of my lines are right, and the only way to do that is the slow process of going through all the tiny bits, because I've made the model fucking enormous. Yeah, it does, and that's why I had to do it piece by piece. Also, Gorg, this is my good friend Zen. They're an amazing artist, one of the best I've seen. They don't stream anymore because life got them down. Lucky Charms give the hair more detail. Oh yeah, Zen. Apparently Gorka's just calling me fucking Irish and Lucky Charms, so... You'll come back again. Not next year, no. No. That's too soon. Yeah, we have to wait another 2 years before we get Zen back. Still in the process of stealing Zen from... Well, stealing Zen's boyfriend from her. You know, just regular guy things. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to mention that to Zen. 2025. No. Yeah, we have to wait 2 years for Zen content. Of course. Shut up, Cork! You son of a bitch! The coated glass, yeah. I'm fucking taking my glass back. Look, I gotta drink alcohol somehow. And there's no way I'm doing that in my regular fine china, alright? Also thinking about Glass is 100% the, at least for me, the Twitch equivalent of Ryan Reynolds. If there's one guy I'd go gay for, be Glass. Bottoms up, be hearties, yo ho. God fucking damn it. I don't know why, it definitely is a lot easier to do an Irish accent when you get very emotional or over the top. I don't know why it's so easy to do it that way. More than likely just because of how Irish accents work. We'll go gay for you though. Unfortunately, no, they're Gorg. Have you met Glass before? That is pure husbando energy right there. Yeah, like I said, it's a shame that Glass and Zen don't stream that often anymore, but if you do end up seeing them, you'll understand exactly what I mean by Glass being the best one. I don't think I have, though. No. I mean, I have seen you on my streams before after playing with Slidey, but don't meet you. I'm worried to ask why. Right, at some point I gotta make the streamer dating sim. Featuring actual creators. Definitely gotta add Glass to it. Social anxiety. Social anxiety. I got plenty of tools. I love how, after talking about how I'd go gay for Glass, the viewership like doubled. So there's more people here. I'll mention it. If you'd like to donate to Thankmas, you don't have to. That's the Tiltify page for this year's Thankmas. Goal is 200. I don't have like a set goal in mind for the last one. You could do something with maid costume if you guys want. It's still in a cabinet. I think I sell the stockings for it too. Gay for Glass. That'll be the new movement. The other thing that I was thinking, I have to save up to do it, but if we can make the goal, I can see about doing a stream where I can, well, a video showing you guys of me getting my first tattoo. Of course, I'd also be getting piercings at that time as well, but I'd have to save up for it, because tattoos aren't cheap. Don't know. Probably an arm tattoo, or I kind of want to get a back tattoo, but I feel like there's far too much space back there that I have to really plan that one out. Is Prince Charming? Princess Charming. Oh, sorry. I thought you said Prince Charming. Big Mommy. Shut up, Gorg! You son of a bitch! But yeah. Either like a small arm one or a small back one. Haven't decided. Mostly because I don't think we'll actually hit the goal this year. We never do. Butt tattoo? No, we are not doing a butt tattoo. Mostly because not only it would be going to YouTube, it'll also be going to Twitch. So I don't want to hit either of the fucking banner ships from both of them. It'll probably, like I said, just be arm or back tattoos and piercings. I've been wanting to get piercings for a while, but I kind of want to save it for when I actually get my first tattoo as well. That way I don't have to like go to a tattoo parlor twice just to do it. I think do I still have Raft on my account? I think it's on the other one though. I can check. Steam. Inner Amaranth? Heavens no, no. R, lower. Lower. That's not alphabetical. God fucking damn. No, I don't think I'd ever go Amaranth. Jesus Christ. I think Twitch has enough problems with me existing to begin with. I don't think adding... no, I don't think I have it on this account anymore. I know it's on the other one that is now fully my brother's account, but I don't think it's on my current one. Which means I need to re-get it. But if I do end up getting it before you end up doing your first stream in Forever There's End, I'd be down for it. Ugh, gross. Hopefully by then I'd actually have a working PC that isn't going to have a constant heart attack. Speaking of which, how are you doing there, Sal? Yeah, burning. That checks out. She's existing. She's definitely in worse shape than she's been in years. Mostly because I tried switching her to a new case, found out that I can't do the front thing, so I have all of the, like, the button to turn it on and the plug-in switches for my headset, like, just sticking out of Sal's new case. Because the reason why I was going to move to a new case was I got a new GPU that I was going to use for Sal. Doesn't work for Sal. So she's now stuck in this new case, and I can't move her back because of how office computers are designed. But cooperation. Fair enough. I usually play Valorant with... Yeah, that's her name, Sally. But I usually play Valorant with Joshi. Yeah, it stops me from slapping Sal all the time whenever I get angry in video games. As you can tell, I don't get angry very often at Sal because I gave her a name. Did you end up seeing the self-portrait that I ended up doing on Discord there, Zen? I'm actually slightly proud of that one, because I actually tried a little bit. Just have to wait for the stream lake to go through. And Zen to process information. Ooh, nice. I wish I had tea on me, but I don't. Yeah. Zen's most powerful ability, slowly processing new information. To be fair, I'm not much better. I fucking suck at shooter games because I don't have instincts go off while I play video games. I don't know why. Yeah, I'll be doing Thankmas charity karaoke. I'll see what I can do to try and ask other people if they want to join in. Of course, Zen, if you want to invite anyone on your end to join in on it, that's also good. Fair enough, fair enough. You know what? I'm not gonna doubt that one of the characters is called Jeff the Land Shark. This is one of the Thinkmas streams. So it isn't Thinkmas streams, it's like a Thinkmas event, but I understand what you mean for the karaoke thing. I don't know. It's not this... I don't know if it's gonna be this week or next week. Mostly because I don't know how this week's going to look. In a few days I have a few things I have to do, so I'm just worried that I might not be able to do much throughout this week. There's also potential that will lapse over into the next week. So I'll let, as I said on this VOD, and anyone who wants to go check back on it, I'll let you guys know anything of when I'll be back. No worries. I mean, I'm not the greatest singer in the world. Let's be honest here. My voice isn't the most prettiest to listen to. But I'll be trying at least somewhat. It is for charity, so I gotta incentivize some people to show up to it. But yeah. Shut up, Gore. Goddamn. The other thing I've been trying to work on, I've been lazy doing it because, as I said, very good at procrastination, is I've been trying to work on my RPG as much as I can with me being a procrastinist. I've kind of made a bit of progress on it last time I went to my grandparents' farm. So, it's not a video game, it's a like physical card tabletop RPG. Technically the name for it would be a CTTRPG. C referring to card. I'm just very lazy. Like D&D. Godot? Yeah. So basically the whole idea of it is I'm going to try and make it all card-based. Used for making games. Ah, I see. Like Unity. Godot. It's... ...2D, 3D, cross-platform projects. Ah, it looks pretty good, and it uses, from the looks of it, Python. Am I correct on that assumption? That uses Python for scripting? C#, C++, you can also use any others that you choose. Oh, they also have a specific GD script that they have. Okay. Yeah, and unlike Unity, I assume that they don't take 70% of your income, I believe, is how much Unity does. I know Unity got into hot shit when they basically charged like a 60% fee on all projects using it. Godot controversy. Let's see. No, that's not the one. Yeah, like I said, Uni got to hot shit because just like what, what's it called? What Wizards of the Coast immediately did afterwards? Yeah. Uni decided that, you know what, we'll just charge everyone an exorbitant price. It's fine to charge a bit for using your products, and it makes sense, right? It's basically a platform that allows people to easily make games, so it makes sense that they get a cut. But they took like a vast majority of the game's market price onto their end. And that pissed off a lot of people because it's basically a huge amount of money just got pulled. Wizards of the Coast did something later on the same for D&D, where basically they started charging everyone that uses D&D like products such as Roll20 and various indie creators who make indie stories that they publish out. They ask all of them to pay them an exorbitant price, which is really, really shitty to do. Because all you do when you increase the price for people making projects on your thing is you incentivize people not to pay them or to basically do a pirating situation where they just use it without you realizing they're using it. I also realized that I didn't go to my fucking eraser. But yeah. That was the whole thing with Unity. I don't know if Godot did something anywhere similar to it, but talking about pirating. I mean, it's just how the internet works at this point. You piss off the internet, they'll just pirate your shit if they want to try it. But I thought that was pretty clear. Not gonna talk about pirating? Fair enough. Legal disclaimer, don't pirate. It's bad for the companies. Don't pirate. And support the creators of the things that you like. Though I will note, for a lot of creators who are curious, again, not legal advice, but it's a thing that is often seen, is a lot of the people who do pirate your stuff are often people who will just buy the products anyways, but at that moment couldn't be able to purchase it. And it's been seen a lot of times, and often shows that lots of fans will enjoy the things that you make, regardless of whether or not they can access it. But having more opportunities to access things just allows more fans to enjoy your work. I mean, fair enough. Again, I don't suggest people go out pirating, but it is something for lots of creators to know that because there's pirating, it might not be that people don't like your product or like supporting you, but it's the fact that lots of people can't support you. So they support you in ways that they can, which is getting word of mouth out. Elden Ring Ghost of Tsushima, too expensive. Exactly, that's what I mean. But you're still enjoying the product. You're advertising it out to other people. Like, this is going to me and going to Twitch chat. It'll eventually go over to YouTube, right? like you're spreading word by mouth that you've enjoyed those games, you've played them a lot, right? And in doing so, there will be a lot more people who may not have originally wanted to purchase the game will have an opportunity to want to buy and play the game, which indirectly does support the game. Again, I don't recommend a lot of people do pirating, because you can completely destroy markets doing so, but it can show that your community really loves the content, as opposed to your community hates you and is trying to steal from your precious work. Indeed it is. It's a very beautiful game. Would recommend playing Ghost of Tsushima. I played a wee bit of it on my stepdad's PS4, but I haven't played it in a while. Could be misremembering some aspects of it. Did I fix the beard? I did not fix the beard or mustache. Okay, I'm not very happy with that mustache. Something about it just doesn't look right, and I can't tell what it is. Fair enough. I mean, that's also fair. I don't like a lot of free-to-play games because they basically capitalize on fucking making their games shitty, and the only way to make them better is by paying money to make them better. What part of those mustaches I don't like? Let's see. Let's see. Is there any game that I don't really like that isn't a free-to-play? No, that technically counts as free. Well, yeah. The issue that I find with free-to-play games is they, like I said, they just capitalize on making their games not full unless you pay exorbitant price tag on them. And that's what really hits the free-to-play market so badly. It's fine to have sections in your game that your players can sometimes access for just a bit extra. Hell, that's what DLCs basically are. But the thing is, you have to justify that price tag, right? It can't just be, well, now I paid like $300 extra for this game, and all that gets added is just like a few extra locations I can go to. Oh yeah, no, I've seen my brother play The Division 2. I don't know if I've ever actually played it myself. Doesn't look like my kind of game. To be fair, I'm not much of a shooter fan, but I've seen him play it. It looks fine. Again, it's not my cup of tea. Let's see. Non-free-to-play games that I didn't enjoy playing. Oh, fucking... Okay, technically it's not free to play because it's... You got carried by glass. That sounds about right. Yeah, I believe that. So it's technically not free to play, but it is a game that I was really annoyed playing. Was... the Marvel Avengers... The Avengers game. Featuring fucking Miss Marvel. Fair enough. I mean, that's part of enjoyment, right? Some people enjoyed the world, some people like shooting the heads off of chickens, you know. Everyone's got their own enjoyment. The important part is finding games that you enjoy. But that fucking Avengers game is so ass. The Avengers game, it's a free-to-play game disguised as a $60 game. I wish I was joking about that price tag. No, that's the actual price of the fucking game. I mean, it is Canadian, so in the US it might be like 40. But still, like, it is a very expensive game. And it's incomplete. Did it go on sale? No, my younger brother got it as a disc game for one of his birthdays, if I remember correctly. I think he played it like once or twice. Yeah, something like that for one of the holidays. And it was just like, I think he played it like a few times and then never picked it up again. And I do not blame him. The combat in it is very slow and boring. You're fucking stuck with Kamala for the entire fucking game, and she is so unbearable. Again, I have no hate towards any of the other things about her, other than the fact that she is insufferable. She has no actual redeeming qualities, as just the Mary Sue of the story. It's just gross. The worst part is, the only part that I actually liked were the first time that I ever played as the Hulk, I think. To be sure, that's because I like the Hulk. But his combat was the only enjoyable part that I got to play. It was like a few minutes of him, and then straight back into playing Kamala until you fully unlock him. But after you unlock him, you still don't get to play him all the time because Kamala takes over. It's just a frustrating game that constantly came up with stupid plot points and patched their holes with dumb story elements. If you like Kamala, I'm sure you might enjoy the game. For me, though, as a person who actually, wanted to play an Avengers game for the Avengers, it wasn't that. I think I stopped the game just after I unlocked, was it Thor or Cap? I got one of them, and then never got around to being able to get the other one. Because the mission 4 completely, plays you as Kamala for so long that I was just like, nope, I'm good. Worst part is, Kamala's combat, I think, is the worst one. It just feels incomplete. They might have fixed it in the... How many years has this game been out? I know it's been at least 3. Could be longer than that. Four years. It's 4 years old. How does it still remain to have a 4.3 on Amazon, a 6 on IGN, and a 67% on Metacritic? Jesus Christ. Anyway, that was me complaining about fucking the Avengers game. Oh yeah, how's Glass doing there, Zen? Sorry that I didn't ask her sooner. You're still here. I don't get to talk to Glass too often, so I just wanted to see how he was doing. mostly because I'm not very good at keeping up with people, but besides my point. That sounds about right. Yeah, that checks out. I don't know, is there anything else interesting to report? Red One or Wicked later tonight? Fair enough. Red One. I've never heard that one before. I feel like, from what I've heard, if you like musicals, you'll like Wicked. It was just the marketing that killed Wicked. Oh, that's the fucking Christmas one that I saw. That had The Rock and fucking J. Jonah Jameson as the character in it. Yeah. I can't believe Captain America, Black Adam, and J. Jonah Jameson, J.J. Jameson, are all in the same movie. I don't know who Lucy Liu is. Gotta be honest about that one. I know it's J.K. Simmons, but I'm sorry, he's still, give me pictures of Spider-Man! To be fair though, J.K. Simmons at this point is very iconic for the role of J.J. Jameson. I think a lot of the voice acting variants of JJJ, Triple J, I guess, is a quick way of saying him, is all based around J.K. Simmons' acting. Which is a huge compliment, by the way. If you are like the denomination of how you do a voice for a character of a franchise, by the way. Like, obviously, if you voice, for example, I don't know, fucking a one-off character, it's like, whatever, you know. If you're recognized as the voice of that character, that's great. But like for characters like Iroh or J.J. Jameson or fucking, I don't know. What's another iconic one that people all point to? Oh, the fucking... the Joker from the original Batman series. Mark Hamill. Like, if you end up being that iconic that you completely change the space for the voice acting of that specific character, you know you've done something right. Come on, Rex, you know... We're working on my model right now. You know, not a shameless plug or anything, but if any voice acting communities want to hire me on to be a voice actor, you know, I'm more than willing to do some voices. Shameless plug, go! You want Doki Talk? Goddamn. Oh yeah, just want to let you know there, Rex. I've been doing Doki Doki for about 4 fucking years. It's not that I'm sick of it, it's just the fact that I've been doing it for 4 years. And the fact that it is still almost synonymous with my channel at this point is honestly more impressive than anything else. Oh, I was erasing the wrong part. Shows consistency. You're not wrong about that. I think it just shows insanity more than anything. Actually, no. You know what? It just shows that Dance Battle made a decent game. So, props to him, I guess. It's technically a game. Yeah. God damn. The worst part is, technically, yes, it counts as a game because it's fucking also shows up as, what's it called? A game in thing. It's a game copy. It does technically show up as a game on the thing. Is this really what we need? Do we really need to switch from me doing art straight into me playing games? Yes, yes. Well, there goes my idea of having a peaceful stream, I guess. Alright. But I'm only doing it if Rex redeems the thing. Alright? You have to fucking pay for me to change the course of the stream. Like 10 minutes? Alright. At least you're not being a complete monster and making me have to... Cause you're a little broke. I see. God damn. How rude. You think I could be easily manipulated into doing anything you guys want. I have standards, you know? Oh yeah, did you end up seeing the art there, Zen? I don't know if you actually did. Yeah. I'm not that easily manipulated. Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you faded away. This year, you save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Oh, 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 oh. I mean, I have plenty of games, so it just really depends on what you guys would rather see, I guess. Once waited, twice shy. I keep my distance, but you still catch my eyes. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying, I love you, I meant it. I imagine that if you're going to go for a game that I dislike, it'd probably be God of War Shoujo, to be honest. It's the only game that I can't really play. Well, it's a game that really gets my nerves just because of how stupid the writing is. Give it away this year, to save me from here. Give it to someone special. Kata wa Shouju. To someone special. Oh, oh, oh. The room from the tired eyes, and it's so fast. Look out, thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. From a lover with the fire in his heart, a man undercover, but you tore me apart. Fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. You gave it away. Yeah, I'll switch. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I got rid of a lot of the weird looking parts on it. The next day, gave it away. To save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Yeah. The fuck you mean, Grandpa Model? God fucking heck. Found a real love, you'll never fool me again. Wrapped it up and sent it. I loved you, I meant it. Wow. I see how it is.
Someone special.
You guys are just lucky that I don't give a shit. Yeah, they also got rid of one of the most iconic emotes ever, the Binding of Isaac one. I wish I was joking about that too. No, they got rid of the Binding Isaac emote because they didn't want to renew it. It's the stupidest thing. The guys at Binding of Isaac were 100% willing to keep the contract going, but Twitch decided, nah, we don't want Binding of Isaac anymore. Really? Goddamn Twitch. This is why we can't have nice things. I'll quickly check to see if it shows up. Space. Nope, so I'll just do games and demos. Fuck! Wrong one. Games and demos. There we go. No, so what they do is they basically purchase a rights, quote rights, to be able to use a image or thing for an emote. But they do it in contracts. Basically, they use it for X amount of time. Basically, what happened with the Binding of Isaac one is they couldn't. Well, they were at the deadline of it and decided not to renew the deadline. Soju sounds alcoholic. I mean, yeah, I guess. So there's two things that we need to put on screen. First of all, we need this bad boy. We'll just put the timer just underneath it. And I need to pop you out. Oh shit, not yet. Cancel. You're never broke? Sounds about right, yeah. So is that you being kind, or you being evil to wait to force me into the game? Let's see. Game screen, we got to transform, fit to screen. Apologies if you can't see all the things going on. You should be able to see all the text on screen. I also just realized that my model has been blocking the Thankmas thing this entire time. Just gonna put myself on top of you. Perfect. Performance mode. Alrighty. Oh fuck, I forgot again. You need to pop out the Katwa Shouju typo counter. I started this because I wanted to point out how fucking stupid it is, of how many times they've gotten so many typos on the game completely butchered. So this is just my way of pointing them out. Shut up, Gore. Goddammit. Well, unfortunately, it's not me. I'm flatter than a fucking board. I don't think I've ever actually mentioned that to you guys before. Like, when it comes to body shapes, I guess the best way to put it, I have thick thighs, but I have no ass. Not even a tiny bit. Lily quickly shakes her head, in a manner somewhat more violent than usual for her. Blah blah blah. I had to switch to my actual voice acting brain. No. I thick thighs, but no Gia. No need for ass. Yeah, we don't need donkeys around here. She takes a long breath to steady herself before letting her hair sink. Her head sink, blah blah blah. I must look terrible right now. I moved to protest, but I quickly realized that it would be futile to do so. That said, I want to open up to her more. Wait! Hold up. Oh wait, no, I don't need... Oh. Thick thighs save lives! Shut up! God damn it. I regret telling you guys I have thick thighs. Everything you said is a joke. I mean, it's fine to notice that your father has thick thighs. I don't remember much about my actual father and whether or not he had good thighs. He actually did have good facial hair, though. I gotta give him that. Very handsome man. Why do I have no music? Fuck's sake. If you want to talk about anything, I'm here. Shut up! God damn it. Every time I look at you guys. God damn. Lily gives a self-deprecating snort, as if to mock her own emotions. There's just a lot happening right now. Sorry for being so strange recently, especially when we're back in town. But now, I'll be a bit confused about everything. Believe me, I know how that feels. Lily? Yep, that's her name. Lily. She smiles wistfully, resting a cheek on the backs of her fingers. We're a couple of broken fools, aren't we? Young fools, aren't we? Come on, don't say that. Come graduation, we'll be back out into the real world. The real world. Sometimes surprise myself with the way I think about things. It is a dating sim, yes. Her name is Dumb Blonde. Jesus Christ, Rex. I guess the strange divorce feeling of Yamaku and the surrounding town compared to the outside world still has become natural. Oh, that's fine. Maybe it never will. It's strange. In hindsight, being isolated from a society like this doesn't feel as bad as it probably should. A weary grin on her face, Lily seems to share the same sense of amusement at the idea. Hold on, let me reread that sentence. A weary grin on her face, Lily seems to share the same sense of amusement at the idea. Blonde? What is your problem with blondes? Jesus Christ. First, you don't like Shiori from Blue Skies. Then you started hating on Natsuki. Now you don't like Lily. Is amused? I think so. But the way they phrase the weary smile just... It doesn't make... That sentence doesn't make sense, and I don't know what it is. They're blondes. Shut up, Rex. A weary grin on... Yeah, weary grin on her face. It just doesn't... None of that sounds right. I think it's because they tried to make a compound sentence, but the issue is the compound part of it doesn't lead into the second one, or at least doesn't lead into it correctly. Oh wait, no, it's a complex sentence because it's two complete thoughts. A weary grin on her face. Stop. That makes sense. There's a grin on her face. Description of words, correct. Lily seems to share the same sense of amusement at the idea. Stop. They're two separate sentences mushed into the same one. The thing is, they don't add any contractions or sentencing structures to it that add to the compound sentence. Hi, Zen. That's why it doesn't sound right. I think that's a grammar issue. Compounder sentences. Jesus Christ. I think that is a typo. So we're going to add it to the typo counter. You'd never with the blonde. I see we have a blondist in chat. And eventually, though, her smile drops. What was the point of the smile, then? Jesus Christ. I'll be going back to Scotland for a week or two soon. Oh yeah, I also don't like that in Hanuko's route, it was never brought up that Lily is Scottish. They were all blondes. What are the fucking odds of that? I'm a blonde. Wait, Rex, does that mean you hate me as well? I'm also blonde. That's Harris, Rex. I think Rex also hates me too. I am a natural blonde in real life. But yeah, it's never brought up in the plot that she's from Scotland. Is that why we had to reschedule Hanuko's birthday party? Yes, it's still blonde. Yes. Technically it's dirty blonde, but it is blonde. Like, if you isolate a single hair outside of all of them, they're blonde. Get rid of it. Yes, let me just stop existing as a blonde. Purple shampoo. No, I'm not fucking dyeing my hair. Jesus Christ. Mostly because color it green. Shut up. God damn it. You sons of bitches. I'm not dyeing my fucking hair. It's staying natural. I like it the way it is. It's very cool. There's like a bit of blonde patches at the front of my hair when I have it up in a bun or up in a ponytail. Anything but blonde. Well, the rest of it looks much darker in comparison, so it looks very unique. You'll patch your avatar. That's not a good read. Goddamn you guys. She gives an affirmative nod. You'll be able to see your family again, at least. You'll be able to see your family again, at least. You're not looking forward to it? my hair looks really brown. It is blonde, but it looks really brown. Oh yeah. Where is it? It's this one? Yeah, that's me. That's the handsome man behind the face. Look at that man. Stop saying the word blonde. If Irishman wants the naturals, let be naturals. I'm keeping it fucking natural. I like it. But yeah, that's what I look like. You can tell that it's definitely blonde, but it isn't too blonde. Get it off my screen. I'm not that handsome. You don't have to lie to me, Gorik, alright? We all know that I'm not the handsome man here, alright? That's clear. It's clearly Glass is the handsome man. Let's not lie to ourselves. I haven't met my father in 6 years. I don't even know how to act around them anymore. Wait, what? My mouth hangs open as I try to process what she said. Nope, there are no single ladies here. The only female here, which is Zen, is already spoken for Glass. Okay, Rex, you don't have any single men in chat. Yeah, that's 90% of my community. No, not for you. God damn it. If she's 18, that means she'd only have been 12 when they left. I may have seen very little of my parents with what them being both working long hours, but that's what with them, yeah, that's fine. No issues there. "18? Where? Where?" Fair enough. If I was any straighter, I'd be an arrow. I feel utterly useless as I struggle to find some way to respond. Yeah, but why? Why did they leave, or why are they inviting Kira and me back? Akira and I? God damn it. Fucking son of a bitch. I'll allow it because you're talking, and people talking isn't the same as people thinking or writing. But I'll fucking accept it. Definitely not an error. Shut up, Rex. Both, I suppose. My father's business has its headquarters in Scotland. An executive position became available from there. In the end, he had to move there permanently. My mother followed him, but Akira and I stayed in Japan for the sake of both Akira's job within the Japanese branch of my father's company and my education. As for the letter, well, my aunt is gravely ill. Was it her aunt's in Hako's route? What? Pretty sure it was her grandmother in that one. Oh well. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be. It feels strange, really. We even sound there for her, yet we've barely met before. I can't even remember the sound of her voice. That's very depressing. You don't want this on your screen anymore. Nope. You guys said you wanted to make me suffer, so we're going to suffer. You don't want the blonde. Equally strange is the total lack of antipathy she feels towards her family doing such a thing. I can't help but feeling slightly humbled. If this is not what I think it is... Actually, no. In either case, it still would be a typo error. Hold on. Antipathy. Antipathy. A deep-seated feeling of dislike or aversion. Nope, this is the correct word, but Hisao doesn't fucking know this word. There is no way that this dunderhead, who when we were introduced, is a dunderhead, by the way. You don't know what English is? What's English? I only know gibberish. But there is no way in fucking hell that this dunderhead could be able to understand antipathy. Oh, no Russian. No hablo español. Por favor. That's it. Her wistful exterior is just hiding her emotions. Seeing her like this is depressing. Oh, it looks like Rex is coming around to Lily in-game. Chicken sandwich. Ah, yes. Knowing what to do, I lift myself off the bed. Lily notices the bed's movements, her head perked up and her hand reaching sideways to feel where I was. Hisao? I walk over to my bag, still leaning against the wall. Unbuckling the front flap and retrieve the opaque bag from within, I take the small plain box in my hands. Hold on, that is a lot of commas. Need to make sure that I'm reading that correctly. Okay, unbuckling the front flap and retrieving the opaque box within. Fine. Take the small plain box in my hands. That's also fine. Walk over to my bag, still leaning against the wall. I mean, yes, you could complex sentence that. You could also just leave it. Both those are fine. In place of that comma, you could use which is and still be grammatically correct. Hold your hands out, Lily. She looks surprised for a moment, but eventually acquiesces. God fucking damn it. This man is thinking too hard. Well, I got hit with like 3 commas in a row, and I want to make sure that I was reading those correctly. A, C, Q, acquiesce. Accept something reluctantly, but without protest. Look, man, I set out to write down all the fucking grammar issues in it. You can't read yourself. Yeah, and that's why I'm doing this fucking thing, because it's... This character doesn't know that word. We've literally never been shown that the character understands what these words mean. If you were given more time shown for him reading in the hospital, given more time seeing him enjoy English or Japanese, in either case for this game, if you saw him show more interest in them, I wouldn't think so much about it. He did, in his brain. That's why I do this, because it's weird. I'm amused by her look of curiosity when I place the music box into her open palms. Her typically delicate way of handling it makes it seem as if it were fragile enough to break if breathed on. You could have put a full stop there instead of a comma. I'll leave it because technically it's grammatically correct. Wait, her typical delicate way of handling it makes it seem as though fragile enough to break it if breathed on. Almost ran out of oxygen there. Different game. Well, unfortunately, you guys have to redeem that, and considering Rex can't do it, it means someone else will have to switch the game for you than Rex. She wordlessly brings it in front of her face. Says who? Says the fucking points redeem. She wordlessly brings it up to her face, her slender fingers feeling out its contours and patterning. That's fine. No, as in literally only one person can redeem it once per stream. As in, you've already done your one redeem of it. You have to wait until someone else redeems it. Pretty sure it is set up like that. Show me where. Pretty sure I set it up like that in the points manager. Let's see. Fewer rewards. No, not emotes. Channel points. Go down to game change. Edit. Cooldown limits. Oh wait, no, it's 2 per person per stream. Sorry. I think that was just because I felt like I was going to be a horrible human being if I didn't do it 2 for per stream. I take a seat on the bed next to her, watching her face silently and intently, blah blah blah. We also have Oxygen Not Included. We have Stardew Valley. You don't want those? I don't know, what else do I have? An informed choice is better than a non-informed choice. 7 days, I guess. I guess technically Earth Defense. You want it to be read to? Kindergarten. Persona 5 Royal. That one's a fun game. I'd say Sid Meier's Pirates doesn't have as much reading. Persona 5 Royal does, but Sid Meier's Pirates, there's a bit of reading when you take over ships, but not much after that. The Watson Scott personality test. Oh right, we still have to do the genocide route for Undertale. Forgot about that one. Well, yes, technically there is fighting in it. There's also a lot of reading in it too. I mean, every fight is just mostly reading. The Whoozy? The Whoozy what's it? Oh, the Watson Scott personality test. It's a horror game based around the personality test. There's also Missing Time. That one's a dating sim. You know, like scary, fair enough. Missing Time's a horror game, technically. Well, technically horror dating sim. Fair enough. Find Love or Die Trying. That one's also a dating sim. Also a horror game, technically. Crimson Grey, also a horror dating sim. Cooking Companions, which is also a horror dating sim. It's been a while since I played Cooking Companions, huh? And Crimson Grey. Actually, it's been longer since I played Crimson Grey. She sits completely motionless as she listens to a diminutive tiny melody, her mouth just slightly open. Nope. It takes a long while before she closes the lid with a small snap, bringing the curtain down on the miniature performance playing in her hands. The smile on her face, gentle and wistful, showed that I made the right decision. Alright. We found a few more writing issues with it. Mugen, I think is the right one. Yeah, this, you, boop. Wha Poor Lily does not deserve that in the slightest. She's not my type. She's not timid. But poor Lily did not deserve any of the bullshit that you put her through. What? So you'd rather listen to Yuri's problems? I see. You're just a hairist. They're Rex. A full-blown hairist. Still can't escape the fucking dad allegations, huh? Damn, I keep pressing the wrong one. Stretch the screen. There we go. Shut up! God damn. Well, I didn't ask to be a dad this entire fucking time. Advanced. Below normal. Just that way Sal has. Bit more energy. Jesus Christ. Yes, Sal, thank you. She's burning up at the moment. It's amazing how happiness and bliss can literally transport you to another world. With the ringing of the bell signaling the end of the final lesson of the day, I eagerly jumped to my feet. What day is upon us? Then wanting to get Yuri my gift since I woke up. I make my way over to Yuri's class after taking up my gift. It's not quite as fancy as the chocolate she gave me, but I'm hoping she'll appreciate the thought all the same. Eventually, I spot her at in the throng of students emerging from her classroom. With a smile and a wave, she makes her way over to me. Reaching out, I gently clasp her hand in mine, which predictably causes her to blush. Given its white day, I'm feeling a little more daring. Fucking disgusting actions here. I've been waiting all day to give you these. Oh, I should probably change. No! Plug it back in. Want to give you these all day. I've been waiting all day to give you these. Practically bouncing on my feet. She giggles slightly, covering her mouth with her hand. My, son is rather excited. She takes the gift back from my hands, her smile growing wider and more heartfelt. Didn't want to give you these at lunch. Kinda felt like the reward would be better if I wait till the end of the day, you know? No, we can't. Well, they do say that good times come to those who wait. Think she's crazy? A little bit. Boys, this looks incredible. Inside is the white day cake I picked out for her. The cake was Mum's idea. Given its elegant design, I was definitely not complaining. She was convinced that Yuri would love it, and based on Yuri's reaction, it's safe to say that motherly instincts are pretty accurate. She's also a woman, so she probably knows what people would want on White Day. Thank you. I really appreciate this. But you didn't have to get this for me, silly. Not that I don't appreciate your gift. Oh, I know I didn't have to. But I wanted to. Gross. Stop this. I leaned forward and planted a kiss directly on her lips. I did... Yeah, sensor nudity is still on. Good, good, good. Wanted to make sure, because... I'd rather not get into another situation with fucking YouTube. Twitch is like, nudity, that's fine. But YouTube's a bit more strict on nudity in video games. Her eyes widen as I pull away, grinning. Hey. You do know how to make me flustered. Shut up, writers, you fucking bitch. That I do. Happy White Day, Yuri. Now, let's go colonize America again. Oh, that's a fucking shitty joke. Oh, I'm an asshole. Oh, God. The red blush on Yuri's cheeks made the wait 100% worth it. Come on, exam revision can wait one evening. Spend the rest of the day with me. How can I say no? Gross. I still don't know when we're going to get the good or bad ending for this game. I'm really worried that we got the bad ending. After swinging the door open, I call out for Mom. No reply. Is she out? There's a note to your voice. It says she's gone out to the town to see some friends. She'll be back later in the evening, and that you should call if there's anything we need. Oh, god damn. There is one thing that we're going to need. God damn. Brain went to unwholesome places. So, we're all alone. Yeah, it seemed that way. What should we do? Well... Yuri starts fidgeting. Why has it suddenly got really awkward? Oh! Really need to think about things before I speak. But I didn't mean... It's okay. Would you like to make a bento box with me? All I can think in the back of my head is just fucking... The fucking ooh talk is just playing in the back of my head. Ah, deplorable. If I recall, you seem to really enjoy my bento you shared with Natsuki. Relieved at the topic change, I eagerly jump at her suggestion. You didn't have to tell us, you could just play it. Well. Yeah, sounds good. Mom did a lot of food shopping yesterday, and she's made the bento boxes before, so I'm fairly sure she'll have the ingredients. What are you thinking of putting into it? We should decide that once we see what ingredients we have at our disposal. I say we make a 12-layer chocolate cake dipped with raspberry sauce with absolutely drizzled on chocolate truffles with a tiny hint of cherry extract. Boys, that's way too fucking much. Well, I suppose you got a point there. We start rummaging through the cabinets. Well, more like I rummage. Yuri looks a little hesitant, unsure of if it's her place to be ruffling through my kitchen. Have anything in mind? Mine are usually quite simple. Rice or noodles, some kind of protein and cooked vegetables. Fair, fair. What kind of bento boxes have I had before? I think it was because I usually eat at Edo. I know, shocking. How appalling of me to do so. But I usually get gyoza, spring roll, California rolls, and usually I get chicken teriyaki with rice there. That's just my preference for eating. Chicken teriyaki is just so fucking good. I can't imagine having any other variant of a bento box. I think it's also one of the few times I get the excuse to actually drink boba. Standard home cooking affair, you know. But given it's White Day, how do we cook something a bit more extravagant for it? What you thinking? Let's go! We're gonna get some sushi going! Do you know how to make sushi? No, but I'm willing to try for the end result. Alright then. We can make some other dishes using vegetable like soybeans too. Use the Kamehameha! Use it! If they're gonna use soybeans, they could do nice stir fry. Those are usually good. For the sushi itself, fish would do nicely, but if you don't have any, you can do with an alternative. I ducked my head out the fridge and turned to Yuri with the bemused expression on my face. You know, you could look with me. It's your house as much as it's mine. Right, of course. With her help, we were quickly able to identify the appropriate ingredients and soon begin preparing the meal. Okay, so after you've chopped all that, you add it to the water in the pot and turn up the heat until it's boiling, and then turn it back down to medium. Don't forget to add the seasoning into the water as well. And I have to chop all these vegetables, right? Yes, the lotus fruit, carrots, white radish, and mushrooms. Obviously, you don't have to chop the soybeans and konbu. Ooh, another time for voice research. Kombu? Oh, just referring to algae. Kelp, technically. Yeah, it's the stuff usually used for sushi. Got it. In the meantime, I'll get started on the rice. We both get to work, and soon the smells of a delicious meal starts wafting through the kitchen. Thankfully, the meal isn't particularly difficult to prepare, so we're able to talk about other things while we prepare it. I don't think Mom would believe her eyes if she saw what I was doing right now. The cooking? Yeah, but not just that. I don't think she'd ever expect that my first girlfriend would have taught me how to make delicious meals like this. First girlfriend? Oh! Sorry, I didn't mean like... way to go, voiced. The silence is proving to be excruciatingly awkward. It's just a stupid choice of words. Anyway, guess it's a pleasant surprise for her. I've always been a lazy cook. You can call me a cook. Incorrect information. Don't believe this digital me. I guess I'm also technically digital to you guys. Shit! Don't believe the Doki Doki version of me in this. I actually do cook on my own quite a bit. Well, there's no better time to learn than the present. Another wise bit of insight from you. She smiles slightly, but I can tell what I just said is still playing on her mind. Did I really mess up that badly? I wasn't trying to say that we wouldn't last. Either way, I'm not really a fan of how quiet she's suddenly become. But hey, at least Mom really likes you. That's a weird way of putting it. At least Mom really likes you, at least. Do you think your parents would have liked me? Rice. Would you mind spilling rice into a bowl? Sure. As I do as she requests, waiting for her next command. Next, you'll want to stir together the rice vinegar and sugar until they dissolve, then mix it into the cooled rice. Done. Okay, now I'll deal with the nori sheet. She starts with the sushi preparations. Delicacy and precision in every movement. Yes, I certainly think that they would have improved a few points. Although I think they may have been a little surprised. They would have expected my boyfriend to be more of a reader, at least before we started dating. Mother, I remember my father used to joke that boys may break your heart, but books will always be there for you. That little good boy made me smile. Is that the kind of humor you like? Yes, my parents were sarcastic, so sarcasm is, well, quickly lost on me, as I'm sure you've noticed. Surprised you're dating me then. You know how snarky I can be. Not inaccurate! Very No, not sarcastic in the slightest. Don't even know what sarcasm could possibly be. Funnily enough, it's actually one of the things I appreciate about you the most. Really? You said you don't really get sarcasm. I didn't, at least initially. But being around you has given me more of an insight into a new style of humor, which I enjoy. Much like with literature, there's variety in humor. Dark humor, sadistic humor, sarcastic humor, dad jokes. I really like that last one. You have a knack for making me laugh, don't forget. I'm glad that my comedy genius has finally been recognized. See what I mean? Anyway, I think we're ready to mix some mackerel with the mayonnaise and spring onion. We're going to use black pepper for seasoning, right? Yes, we are. You're learning quickly. Happens when you learn from the best. Gross. I swiftly planted another kiss, this time on Yuri's forehead. I don't know why, but I'm feeling especially affectionate today. Must be White Day. But damn, is it enjoyable. Gyoza is really good. I do really like gyoza. Gyoza is such a nice dish. It's a shame that I don't get to prepare it very often, because it really is a really nice dish, but I think it's mostly just the fact that my family doesn't really get all the ingredients that I'd like to have for it. Preferably, I'd like to have cabbage, a bit of ground beef, and some form of pepper. But we usually don't have enough, specifically cabbage. We don't really get cabbage very often. California rolls are also pretty nice, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why our family doesn't get cabbage very often. I really like eating both gyozas with cabbage, but I also enjoy eating coleslaw. So it's a shame that we don't get cabbage very often. I really do want to make sushi at some point, but sushi fish is really expensive to get. Partially because I'm in a fucking landlocked area, so it's very hard to get fish in general. But also because for sushi fish you need specifically either farmed fish that say that they are parasite-free, or wild-caught fish that are known to be parasite-free. It's because with sushi you have to eat the fish raw. You have to make sure that there's no bacteria or parasites within the fish in the preparation process, which is why usually people use farmed fish for sushi, because there are higher chance of them not containing parasites. At least that's from what I've gathered. Really do want to do a stream where I make sushi though. That'd be nice. An hour or so later, we were both digging into our meal. It's a shame Mum wasn't around to see us make a dish together. Maybe then she'd believe me. It's just me, or this food tastes a lot better when you've made it yourself. Most definitely. It's something I've come to appreciate. Maybe I could teach Sayori one day. Her diet's probably worse than mine. God damn it, stop mentioning other people. Son of a bitch. Speaking of Sayori, two get up to? Oh, that one day we hung out. Yuri nods. Went down memory lane, I guess. Both literally and figuratively. Went to the park when we went to the park where we first met. Talked about life, I guess. Glad I got to apologize to her, though. That guilt's been hanging over me for some time. I assume she's rather forgiving. Oh yeah, of course. Told me not to worry about abandoning her. That's given I'd spend more time with you. She's happy that I'm back in her life and she gets to see me in school and stuff. Getting rewards help, but still feel a little guilty. That's completely normal voiced. The most important thing to remember is that she doesn't hold anything against you. That you two are still good friends. There's plenty of time to be able to spend time with her again. After all, you both enjoyed each other's company, did you not? Yeah, I suppose we did. Even though our friendship isn't exactly the same as how it used to be, we were still able to get along like nothing really ever happened. Playful teasing, shared nostalgia. She really does make you happy, doesn't she? I nod. I don't think I'll ever meet anyone with such a strong, carefree, bubbly persona. You always do look exuberant around her. Hmm? Do I? Yes, you do. Perhaps it's buried in your subconscious. Well, I guess I do have fun hanging out with her. Be nice to be around someone who doesn't take things that seriously. Oh my fucking god! Shut up! You son of a bitch. Like, I can just chill with her and joke about random stuff. She's gotten really good at being able to cheer me up too. I see. Oh my god, you son of a... Oh, he's gonna fuck it up for all of us. I mean, how can someone who's always smiling not cheer you up? Probably activates mirror neurons or something. The way Zero's lack can be so infectious. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where is this sudden dramatic tension coming from? You son of a... Read the fucking room! You know, is everything okay? Kinda seem off. Nice. You're usually quite in tune with others' feelings, but sometimes it can be really dense. Guess I never claimed that I could read people's minds. Anyway. Oh my fucking... I wanna fucking punt him. You son of a bitch. Anyway, what's with the sudden change in tone? Thought we were having a great time cooking. You always grin so broadly when you're with Sayori. Is she even listening to me? Like I said before, I do. If I do, I don't notice it. Well, if you don't notice yourself, other people can. If you contrast it with how you act around me, there's a marked difference. A marked difference? Well, off the top of my head, I kiss and cuddle with you. That's something I shouldn't be doing with other people, right? Reach out to pull Yuri into a hug, but she shies away from me. Yuri? You don't know what I'm talking about, do you? I suppose it's so ingrained in you that you wouldn't even notice unless I outright said it. If I'm supposedly this stands, feel free to enlighten me on the matter. Oh my fucking god. Are we having a fucking argument right now? Not that I shouldn't be getting sarcastic with her, but I can't help feeling more and more irritated as the conversation. Oh my god, shove a goddamn 1,000-foot pole up your goddamn rectum, you son of... you goddamn... bitch. You always look at your happiness when you're with Sayori. You know, when you're just talking about her or thinking about your past with her. Well, I don't know about happiest, but she is my childhood friend. It's natural to feel happy when I think about someone I've known for years and years, isn't it? Yeah, it's just as I suspected. She makes you happier than I do, doesn't she? My brain is spinning. How do you go from making food together and sharing kisses to this? Yuri, we've spoken about this. Where is this coming from? She doesn't reply, instead opting to fiddle with her sleeves. Yuri, come on. You can talk to me. We spoke about this before. Then why don't you understand why I'm upset? Just because I know why you're upset doesn't mean that... Just because you know why you're upset doesn't mean that I know. Can't you tell me what's wrong? I don't understand how you could analyze books so extensively, but remain blind when it comes to things like this. Well, literary literacy and people literacy are very different things, Yuri. I don't want to play the blame game, but look, I think I get that you might be feeling jealous. I mean, you just explicitly compared yourself to her. But I don't get why you're suddenly this upset when we've been having such a nice time. You realize that you're talking at length about how you feel about Sayori. And on our white date night, no less. You just started the conversation about her, though. I was a bit curious about what you did with her in the beginning, but even for it to spawn an entire conversation how you feel towards Sayori. After all, I was only engaged in conversation with you to be polite. Didn't want to just ignore what you said about her. I suppose there's too much respect for you to be more tactful about it. Oh my fucking god. This daft bastard. Jesus Christ. Even I'm not this fucking daft. I'm pretty daft, but this is just to a fucking whole other level. Jesus Christ. Again, I'm not a mind reader. How am I supposed to know when you're upset when you rarely express it? Explicitly express it. Can't you just tell me things? I guess that you don't have these kinds of arguments with Sayori. Of course not, because I'm not dating her. Are you sure that it's just about jealousy? I thought you said you weren't jealous of my hanging out with Sayori before. Didn't you say that you were only jealous of her personality and our close relationship itself? Yeah, I did. Then there's something more you're upset about? If you have a problem, just tell me. Don't beat up around the bush, or I'll never get what you want to say. Do you know how difficult it is for me to tell people how I'm feeling? I spent the past decade or so of my life suppressing my outward showing emotion. Jesus Christ. But you can try, can't you? This is me trying, voice. I just communicate more subtly. Oh, Jesus Christ. I get it. This is an argument that they're having, but there are better ways to work through this. Jesus Christ. This is like fucking prodding a bear and then wondering why it snapped and cut off your fucking head. Jesus Christ. Okay, how would you try communicating unsubtly then? You don't get it. The difficulty I have speaking about these things. It's almost as if there's something physically blocking my throat. That's just your own thoughts in your head making you feel that way though, right? Just get it over with and blur out your inner thoughts, like ripping off a band-aid. I know you can do it, Yuri. With all due respect, voice, I didn't even tell you about my own self-harm of my own accord. It was purely by accident that you found out. Even so, it felt better after you talked to me about it, right? Yes, but... So tell me what's bothering you. I can't help you if I don't know what's going on. She doesn't reply. The sudden strange silence feels more uncomfortable by the second. Yuri? I sigh inwardly. I hate apologizing for things that aren't my fault. I'm sorry, Yuri. Alright. I know how you feel, so... No, you don't. How can you possibly know how this feels like, voice? Do you constantly consider yourself an embarrassment? Do you know how it feels to have people feel nothing but pity towards you? To have people see you as a freak? No, but that's precisely my point. Alright. I get it. Just because I don't have those specific problems doesn't mean I don't have my own ones I deal with. My own ones to deal with, you know. Everyone around us has their own demons. So don't act like it's only you. Fuck you. Both you shove it up your pint asses. They're both yelling at each other, but don't listen to each other either. The fucking gall on them. And once as the words leave my mouth, they sound a lot less harsh in my head. The look of deep hurt on Yuri's face prompts me to quickly try and undo the... You can't undo it, but you can try and fix the issue. Jesus Christ. I wearily rub my forehead with my hands. It's just really frustrating being told that my problems don't matter. Oh my god! What has she been telling you, you fucking daft cunt? It's not what I said. Like, how would you feel if I did this stuff? Like, how would you feel if I did this stuff? Refusing to talk to you about any negativity I was feeling towards you and, well, cut myself. I feel like I deserve it. Hmm? Did she really say that? Expected her to get angry and lash out, not provide such a self-deprecating remark. Deserve? Let's be honest, Voice. I'm an awful girlfriend. I have to force myself not to roll my eyes or sigh in exasperation. Yuri seizes on my silence and carries on with her depredative tirade. I hide things from you. You always do nice things for me. What thoughtful things have I done for you, Voice? He doesn't even let me answer as he forcefully carries on. You've organized a lovely day for Valentine's, and I couldn't even return the favor for White Day. Here we are, acting like it's just any other day, all because I couldn't organize something romantic for us. That's a pathetic trait of mine that I'll never be able to shake, no matter how much I will it away. Hey, that's another new face. It's a really weird way of doing tease, but alright. Her breathing is growing faster and faster, and her tone is becoming more and more venomous. The feeling of being unable to reach her while she stands in front of me is unbelievably demoralizing. How would I try and slow down this self-deprecating period? Probably slap myself in the face, actually. Probably. Knowing me and how I'd react, that's 100% how I'd react in the situation. If it's becoming too much of a argument between the two of us, especially with a partner, I'd probably just slap myself in the face to pull both of us out of it. It was a good friend of mine, and I know them for years. Maybe, I might, like, do the friend thing and slap them in the face to snap them out of it, but, like, for most other people, and especially if it's my partner, 100% would not hit them. It would be more on myself to get them out of that fucking self-deprecating situation. Because it's the shock value of the slap that would pull people out of it, as opposed to anything else. Again, if it's good friends, maybe they'll let me get away with it. But for anyone that of the female inclination, or if it's someone who I've just met that's trying to pull this shit, I probably would slap myself or cut the thing based on my own self. Well, do it upon my own self as opposed to doing it on them. I'm trying to be the perfect girlfriend for you, I really am. Jesus Christ. I thought that by playing tic-tac-toe with you, that would help. After all, it's like that's the only thing I can provide you. Wait, what? Back up, Yuri. What do you mean by that? Don't tell me that it felt like you had to have tic-tac-toe with me. She doesn't even need to nod or say yes. The silence is just as damning as in confirming my fear. I thought that was what I had to do. You said you wanted to. I want to please you. Run my hands through my face. It feels like everything that was going so well mere moments ago is being flipped out on its head. Ah, shit. Yuri, you don't have to be perfect. Why didn't you just say something? You weren't comfortable, that's all you had to say. Of course, it's not that easy for her, is it? I'm sorry, I know I should have said something. I don't know what to say. My mind is still trying to process what I'm hearing. Things really haven't been going as well as I thought they were. With my face in my hands, I hear Yuri get up and walk away from me. Wait, hold up. Where are you going? I need the bathroom. Instantly, my mind flashes back to the last time I saw her in the bathroom. Razor and the gasp of pain. The vicious, jagged cuts on her forearms. The very arm she's clutching right now. Yuri, don't! I can't help it. Yuri runs from the room, already starting to push up her sleeves. In panic, I follow her. Even just from the glimpse I catch from behind her, I forward a sight I wish I didn't have to see. A crisscross of gashes, each in a different state of healing. Although most look scabbed over, a few smaller ones look a little more fresh, as I can just make out little specks of blood leaking from the wound. It's heartbreaking to see. Grab her shoulder when I catch up to her and stop her in her tracks. To my surprise, however, Yuri begins scratching at her wrist, an action which catches me off guard, as I was expecting her to pull out a blade of sorts. Just grab her hand, you fucking bitch. This is the first time I've actually seen her in the act. It's a sight like nothing I'd seen before. She positively rips and tears at her arm, raking her nails down her skin and leaving angry red streaks in their wake. Dark red dots of blood spot her scratch marks. The raw, visceral nature of her desperate scratching frightens me. It's almost as though she's trying to destroy all the progress she's put into healing, just to leave ugly reminders of her flaws behind. Ugly? I think that's the first time I've associated that word with Yuri. But no amount of bleeding that her scars are beautiful would change the fact that they're frankly the opposite. Oh my god. I'm struck by pain of guilt at that thought. Should I be thinking about self-harming like this? I mean, it's not healthy to think of them as the best thing in the world. What would be the best way to think of them? I think stains would be the best way to put scarring like this. And I don't mean it in the negative connotations, but more as they are things that may not ever be removed, but they're not always necessarily something bad. For example, a shirt may be stained with, like, I don't know, what would be the best way to put it? From one of the best nights out and had the best cocktail you'd ever had, but you accidentally spilled just a little bit on your shirt. Like, that would be a good reason why it would end up staining. May never be able to get that stain out of the shirt, but there's a core memory that comes with that stain. Again, with scar tissue like this, it's not the best thing in the world, but it could also be an indication of how far a person's come along in their healing. But I shouldn't act like I'm blind to the scars, right? Either way, it's all relevant in the moment. Gotta concentrate on Yuri. What are you doing? She doesn't reply, instead often tear away scabs with her fingernails. Yuri! What are you doing? What do you think I'm doing? There's a sharp, biting edge to her tone. Do you think cutting was the only way you could do self-harm? But... Yuri, please. Please just stop. In desperation, I reach out to grab her arm. However, she quickly wrenches it out of my grip and jumps aside. The scratching continues more furiously than ever. Gross. All my instincts are screaming at me to intervene, but every time I step towards her, she shies away. As the scratching carries on, the expression on her face slowly grows more and more relaxed. It's awful knowing that the only thing causing her to relax is the pain she's inflicting on herself. Eventually, the scratching comes to an end. The slow trickling of blood down her wrist matches the slow trickle of tears down her face. My brain is trying to process why I've just witnessed Yuri's self-harming. Blah blah blah. Needless to say, it's not doing a very good job. Silence falls between us. I even meant to say, I told you I was a freak. We have to get you some help for this, Yuri. This really can't carry on. Yuri snorts my statement. What? You think I don't know it's bad? You know it, then why do you keep it on? Is this going to happen every time we have an argument? I can't help but feel anger as those two words resonate through my head. Why not? How would you even know? You haven't even tried. This could have been avoided if you— Oh my god! My just what voice? That isn't some magical fairy tale fix. I already told you that's not that easy for me, yet you seem continually forgetting that in your self-righteous lectures. Oh my god! Again, I agree, therapy is part of the solution here. It's not the solution, it can't be. just talking about your feelings doesn't solve any of the feelings themselves, but being able to find ways to help alleviate the pain that you feel from extreme emotions is a good way to solve the issue. But the thing is, therapy, I think, is one of the only ways to really help her at this point in the story. Because it's clear that the fucking character in this has no idea what he's doing, and you can't even convince her either to go to it. Again, you should go to therapy of your own accord, not because someone else makes you. But he's doing a really bad job of trying to sell it, or trying to show her the benefits of therapy, because he's not articulating those exact reasons why she should go, or the reasons why therapy could help. As I said the last time I played the game, the reason why you want to take someone to therapy for this is to help find a healthier way to go through the emotions. Because obviously self-harming isn't a healthy way to deal with it. It's an incredibly unhealthy way to lash out with your emotions. There are healthier ways to do so, but I think the hardest part is trying to help Yuri understand that there are other ways to go through the emotions, but it takes time to find it. And there's no one and done fix for it. Every person is different, and each one will have a different method to help alleviate stress. For me, I prefer doing walks or listening music. Both of those often help calm me. To be fair, for the music, I usually listen classical to help calm me. But that point aside, there's always some fix for people, but it's not the same for everyone. And the important part for the character to express to Yuri is there is probably a healthier way for Yuri to go through her emotions, but he's doing a really bad job of articulating that. Lectures. Really, that's what you think these are? I mean, how'd you like if I cut and scratch myself bloody? How'd you like it if I turned my arms into an ugly mess? Silence. I didn't realize I was breathing heavily until now. Worst of all, the stressed look on Yuri's face tells me that for the first time tonight, I may have just crossed the line. Wordlessly, she quickly yanks her sleeve down, pushes past me. With a heartbreaking realization, quickly see that fresh scars are now leaking down her face once more. Yuri. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, just desperately reaching out for her once again, but she whirls around at my touch, wearing an expression that honestly terrifies me. I don't want to hear it. Her expression, the line, the delivery, the tone. Out of reflex, I shrink back. I get it, this is not an easy situation for him to go through, but and I'm sure it's happened to some people that they don't understand what to do in the situation. But he's just so bad at reading people. He storms out of the corridor. Distantly, I can make her making her way out of my house. The slab of the door makes me wince. And so, left standing here, trying to figure out what just happened. I slowly make my way back to the kitchen. Bits and pieces of our argument flash through my mind. The food is still on the table. If you just walked in the house, you have never suspected that such a scene had taken place just moments before. What looked like warm, delicious food before now feels slimy and cold to me. As I slump in a chair, can't help but worry about what Yuri's going to do when she gets back home. I should have gone after her. Should have done anything but let her go. Well, I say that, but in reality, I know that I couldn't have done much. What am I supposed to do? Imprison her in my house? Physically restrain her until impulse is abated? If I'd done that, I don't know if she would ever forgive me. I don't want to go out to her, to anyone else without her permission, so I don't think I should tell our friends or my mom. Would calling the police be an overreaction? If she were contemplating suicide, I would call, but didn't she say long ago that she specifically wasn't suicidal? Should I trust her word and leave her be? I've just established that she doesn't necessarily tell me everything, though. Does that mean she'd lie to me, though? Right? With a sudden rush of adrenaline, whip out my phone and call Yuri. Please pick up. The dial tone seems to mock me as it endlessly rings. No answer. Ah, shit. I try again and again and again. There's still no answer. Feeling a pity of despair settling in my stomach, I opt to leave a pleading voicemail in the end. Well, it was foolish to expect a reply, wasn't it? I'm able to bear the sight of our white day dinner any longer. I stumble into the living room and slump down on the couch. Although I know full well that it's a pointless endeavor, I still reach for the TV remote and flick the television on, desperate for something to try and take my mind off tonight's events. If you really want to make a change, bud, genuinely research some information on therapy to help convince her. Genuinely. I can almost sense the rest of this night coming up. God damn it. That's why I thought life was getting good. Really went and jinxed it, didn't I? Just hope Yuri and I can talk things over soon. Another day. It's been a few days since Yuri and I had our argument. She never once returned my calls or texts, which makes me really scared that I just caused some irreparable damage. Still, it's a school day today, so at least we'll be able to talk, assuming she didn't bunk off. No, she wouldn't. Refusing to entertain that thought, get my morning routine. Shortly after I start my walk, I notice a familiar face, although not quite the one I was hoping for. Hi, boys. Hey, Suri, what are you doing here? She fronts my question, as if I'd asked her something stupid. Why, me? It's what I take to get to school, silly. It's just surprising you up this early, that's all. Oh, She shrugs nonchalantly. You know what this means, right? We walk to school together. Trust my best to sound enthusiastic, at least for Sayori's sake. Yeah, let's do it. Probably didn't work. Boys? Those? Oh, okay. Yeah, just fine. Why do you ask? I just had a feeling that something was bothering you, that's all. By the last time we hung out, you don't seem as happy. Glanced over at her. There was a spark of curiosity lurking behind her eyes, but there's no denying the comforting smile on her face. Hey, it's a good idea to get some outside perspective. Chuckling to myself. You're always pretty good at reading me, Sayori. It's about Yui, isn't it? Garden 1. She pauses, looking thoughtfully. We had an argument. I'm not quite sure what to do now. Tried calling her after she stormed out, but she never replied. This was during Friday. Ah, so it's Monday now and she hasn't spoken to you yet? I nod. Sayori pauses, looking thoughtful. What are you guys arguing about? Can't really say. It's not really my place to. That makes sense. It was pretty personal. That's okay, boys. I understand that you guys have your own personal stuff to deal with. No idea what I should do. Should I let her come to me? Don't want to be overbearing, but at the same time, it's killing me that I can't talk to her. Sayori pats my shoulder sympathetically. Can't urge how much I can help. Yeah, I know it must be frustrating for asking for help, and yet can't tell you what's going on. That's okay. Plus, despite that Yui chose to spend time by herself after the fight. After all, no one knows how introvert she is. Introverts really like their own space. So you're saying I should leave her be? We tried calling her a few times, right? So she'll know that you're obviously concerned for her. Maybe she just let her come to you when she's comfortable doing so. Is that what you'd do if you were me? I think so. Yeah. But I've never been into a relationship before, so I don't know how all this girlfriend boyfriend stuff, huh? Leaving Sayori, neither do I. Neither do I. So what's your heart tell you? I don't know about my heart, but my brain is definitely telling me that's confused. Can't my organs just get along? She giggles. Don't you worry, boys. You're such a nice, caring guy. Sure, Yui will come around eventually. Hope so. Anyway, on to something less depressing. Mom came home a few days ago. Oh, I think that must be lovely. He's been away a while from Milk White. Yeah, she's been gone since like late August. It's been a long, long time since I've practically seen her. How is she? She's still the same? Yeah, her motherly instincts never go away. Still feels really guilty about leaving me for so long. This conversation thankfully isn't as depressing as it doesn't take long for Sayori and I to reminisce about the good old days. That doesn't feel right. Can't fully immerse myself, now when there's so much in the present to focus on. And that's what we call it for today, everyone. I'll encourage you all to do some extra reading on the topic. The build-up to the Second World War had so many contributing factors. Who knows? Maybe you'll even find it as interesting as I do. With a self-deprecating smile, he laughs and heads for the door. I might just take up on that after school. But for now, I can only listen to the gurgling sounds in my stomach. As I step through the door, I can see all the other club room members. Sayori chatting angrily with Natsuki, while Maka is scribbling something on a notepad. On the other hand, Yuri looks like she's a million miles away, as she idly pokes at her food. Take a seat next to her. My heart starts thumping at the moment I saw her again, and now I'm physically right next to her. The thumping grows stronger. Not sure I should approach her. The others are around, and I don't imagine she'd want to cause a scene, so I opt for a direct approach. Hi, Yuri. She jumps a little. Clearly I was right about her mentally preoccupied. She doesn't say anything more than that. An awkward silence fills the air. Judging by the curious looks of the other girls, it's clear that it's not gone unnoticed. You alright? Look like a million miles away. Got a book in your mind? Yeah. Sayori looks sympathetically toward me, while Maka and Natsuki narrow their eyes. The tension between Yuri and I grows more and more apparent by the second.